Akwaba Medofopa. Today I'm going to share with you how I made this banku using a Banku Mix Flour. If you're like me and you don't eat banku very often, the day that you are feeling for it, you're really feeling for some banku, and then you realize you don't have even the banku dough available, or what you have is too frozen, or it is spoiled. What do? So this Banku Mix Flour really helps you to make banku at any time, because the flour is just a flour. Alright, so it is always there ready for when you are ready to use it. So this Banku Mix is from After Village Kitchen, and this is how it looks. There are some directions on how to make banku if you've never made banku before. So this flour is not just the corn and cassava flour mixed together, but it has been fermented, so it is just like how you make the proper traditional authentic Ghanaian banku. It is the same, no difference. So I went by with the directions on the back of the pack, and so 1 cup kind of feeds one person. So I wanted to make 3 cups. So I had 3 cups of the mix, and then I added some salt to taste, and I added some 3 cups of water to mix it up into like a slurry mixture to cook. At this stage, I made sure the mixture was lump free before I put it onto my hob and started cooking. It is very important that the mixture is lump free before starting to cook. So here it's on my medium heat, and I'm cooking, and I'm doing my best to stir in one direction. It's really important to stir in one direction where possible. It helps your banku to be lump free. So as soon as, for some couple of minutes, I would say about 10 minutes, it starts to thicken up, and as soon as it starts to thicken up, I put in some more effort, now pressing the mixture against the sides of my non-stick pot. So here I was using a non-stick pot to cook the banku. Yes, you can use a non-stick pan or pot to cook your banku, but it is very tricky. You need to work quickly on a low to medium heat, and always scrape the sides of the pot, because with a non-stick it starts to lift off really easily. So you get dry bits lifting off really easily. So you just need to work quickly stirring the dough. Okay, and the dough comes together in a ball, and at this point it was time to steam the dough with some water. So I got it all tidied up, scraping everything like neatly into a bowl, and then I steamed it with some water for some couple of minutes. I would say about 5 minutes or 6 minutes is enough to help this dough to cook and to remove any rawness. After steaming for some couple of minutes, it was now the final stage to mix everything together and to get the desired consistency and texture of the banku. So I think the final texture of banku is a personal preference, but also for me, I think that depending on the kind of sauce or soup you're going to serve the banku with will determine the texture you go for. So for sauces and stews, I would say a nice firm texture is good to help you pick up the sauce. And for soups, when the banku is nice and soft, I think it works better, but it's all up to you and what your personal preference is. So at this stage, the water was just enough for me. What I added initially to steam was just enough. I didn't add any more, and the texture here it looks really soft, but remember, once banku cools down, it gets firmer. So I always say make your banku softer, at one stage softer than you actually want. So when it cools down, it is nice and firm to the preferred texture. And also, how do you tell when the banku is cooked? Have a taste. If the rawness is out of it, then it's cooked. And once it's cooked too, it comes into a beautiful ball like this. It doesn't stick to the sides. It's just nice and smooth, and you know the banku is ready. So when the banku is ready, you need to have a saucer or a calabash scooper like I have got. You've got to wet it in water. It needs to be in water, wet with water. A saucer or anything you're going to use to scoop should be nice and wet. It helps to scoop it nicely. And then, because I was not eating it straight away, I put it in a plastic film to help make it nice and fresh. Otherwise, the skin, a dry skin forms on the banku. Okay, I hope I have done well with this one. I hope you're enjoying it. If you're enjoying it, please give me a thumbs up. Oh, yeah. And then don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and turn on your notification button because there's so much more coming your way. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've become part of this family. So here I have all my banku ready for my sauce. And you saw what I served it with. I had it with some grilled tilapia and some green chili sauce. It was just delicious. This took me to Ghana, right? It took me all the way back to Ghana. I hope you will try it, okay? And yeah, I always love to hear your feedback. And let me know how it goes. Share with a friend too who will find this really useful. All right, see how our banku looked? So nice and soft. You can actually taste it. See you soon, my dear.